Presenting the transcription feature, Superman!
Look, it's a bird!
It's a plane! It's Superman! And now, Superman, champion of the weak and the oppressed. Strange visitor from the planet Krypton, who can leap tall buildings at a single bound, race a speeding bullet to a target, and who mingled with ordinary men, disguised as Clark Kent, mild-mannered reporter for the Daily Planet. When Kent, as Superman, helped Professor A.B. Thorpe, elderly inventor of a new diving bell, bring up $2 million in gold from a sunken Spanish ship at the bottom of Octopus Bay in the Caribbean, he thought the adventure was over. But that night, a half-breed desperado named Pete Escobar and her henchman Carlos boarded the ship, stabbed Maddox, the captain, and stole the gold. With Maddox dying and in dire need of medical attention, Superman left the professor's ship, the Juanita, and brought the injured captain to Dr. Corraldo's house in Manau. As our story continues today, Kent and young Jimmy Olsen, Daily Planet copyboy, are standing on a dock, watching the Juanita head for the narrow channel that leads into Manau Harbor. Neither of them know that Pete Escobar and Carlos have planted underwater mines across the channel to blow Professor Thorpe's ship sky high. Listen.
What's she blowing for, Mr. Kent?
Oh, probably just to announce that she's coming into the harbor.
Oh.
Oh, say, now, remember, Jimmy, don't mention that hotel fire to Professor Thorpe.
Why is that too important?
Well, it's not terribly important, but I just don't want to add to Professor Thorpe's worry.
Oh.
After all, if he knew that you and Bill Wentworth were almost burned to death by Escobar and his gang, well, he'd feel as though he were responsible for it.
Well, that's silly. Mr. White sent us down to find you and the Juanita. We just ran into trouble right off the reel.
You mean Mr. White sent Bill Wentworth down? You smuggled yourself aboard the plane.
Oh, I'd rather forget that, if you don't mind.
I won't forget it unless you stay out of trouble from now on.
The Juanita's not far from the channel now. It doesn't look like there's room enough for her to get through.
Jimmy, you're impossible at times. Why, there's room enough for 2 boats the Juanita's size and clear sailing right into the harbor.
Well, I hope so. Hey, Mr. Kent, look up the shore of that cove. Isn't that the motorboat we saw fooling around the channels?
Yes, what of it?
There's a man kneeling in the bow of the boat. He's watching the Juanita through binoculars. What's he doing that for?
I don't know, Jimmy. You stay right here. I'll be back in a minute.
Where you going?
I want to call Dr. Corraldo and find out how Bill Wentworth is.
Oh.
Don't move from that dock. There. Jimmy can't see me behind this building. A good thing he noticed that man in the motorboat peering through binoculars. There was one thing he didn't see that I did. The man is Pete Escobar. I'll just change to Superman, sneak up to that cove and find out what Escobar is up to. Luckily, there's nobody around to see me. One quick dash, and I'll be in those woods along the shore. Here goes. There. That does it. I can hear them talking from here. That's Escobar, all right. The other one must be Carlos. I'll creep up a little closer.
Diablo, 50 llevar mercado. Why should anything go wrong? Juanita's almost to the channel. Another few minutes.
Mines will explode.
Mines, of course they will explode. If you not place them across the channel.
Get to that. Mine strung across the channel. The Juanita only 100 yards from the entrance. I've got to work fast, no matter who sees me. Up, 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 and away! There's only one thing I can do. Dive into the water of the channel, set those mines off. The Juanita can't stop now. It's too late. Even I may be too late. No telling how many of the mines are floating underwater. Up, he's heading into the channel. Down, down. Now, where are those mines? Here's one. And another. Good thing they can't hurt me. Makes 4. Escobar didn't lie. They're strung right across the channel. 5, 6. Juanita's trying to stop, but she can't. The tide's carrying her in. And it looks like I cleaned them all out. No, I see 2 more. The ship's bearing right down on them. I'll have to dive under and get them quickly. There. That does it. Now the Juanita can dock safely.
Mr. Kent, are you?
Here I am, Jimmy. What happened? I heard some explosion.
You never saw anything like it. The Juanita was just about at the channel when a man in a red cape and blue tights flew through the air, jumped into the water, and then things began to explode.
Hey, what are you talking about?
On my word of honor, Mr. Kent, the man in the red cape came out of nowhere. I was watching the Juanita when suddenly I saw him. Mr. Kent, do you think it could have been...
Oh, Jimmy.
Superman.
Superman? Well, who's Superman?
You remember when Lois Lane was thrown out of an airplane by the yellow man?
Yes?
She said a man in a red cape caught her in his arms and saved her.
Oh, Chippy, you don't believe that sort of stuff, do
I
you?
tell you, I saw this with my own eyes. He was flying with his cape spread out like wings.
Sure you feel all right, Jimmy?
Mr. Kent, please believe me.
We'll talk about it later, Jimmy. The Juanita's docked.
Kent, is it you?
Hello, Professor. Oh, that's all right. For the gangplank.
Kent, man, I can't believe my eyes. What on earth happened to you? How did you get off the Juanita?
Well, Captain Maddox. I'll explain everything a little later, Professor. You must be tired now.
I had wife in frantic with worry. And then on top of everything, to have those explosions at the channel and to see that man in the water.
You see, Mr. Kent, I was right. There was a man who dove into the water, and those explosions. You see?
Oh, Professor Thorpe, this is Jimmy Olsen, one of the copy boys in the Daily Planet.
Oh.
Perry White, my editor, evidently became uneasy because he couldn't locate us by radio, and he sent Jimmy and Bill Wentworth, a Planet reporter, down to find her.
Glad to meet you, Professor.
How do you do?
You did see Superman, didn't you?
I don't know what I saw, son. For the last 2 weeks, all I've been seeing are horrible, ghastly, unbelievable things.
You said you saw him in the water when you heard the explosion. You said you
Jimmy,
did.
Professor Thorpe is tired. Don't bother him with that now.
And what about Maddox? Is he dead?
No, Professor. He's going to recover.
Oh, good.
He's at the doctor's house. So is Bill Wentworth. He had a little accident.
Kent, you've got to explain all this to me. My head is whirling like a top.
I think the best thing to do is to go to Dr. Corraldo's house. Then you can see for yourself that Captain Maddox is on the road to recovery.
Anything you say, Kent, but I must have an explanation before I go mad.
Oh, you'll get it, Professor. Come on, Jimmy. Get on.
But even as Clark Kent leads Professor Thorpe and Jimmy Olsen to the doctor's house, the sinister, shadowy figure of Kahlo follows them through Manao's dark, narrow street. Minutes later, he returns to the back room of the Paradise Cafe, where Pete Escobar maintains headquarters.
Well, you found something, Carlos?
Here, Escobar. They'll go to the casa of El Doctor Corraldo, El Medico.
How many of them?
3. 2 men and the boy. I do not understand how the boy escaped the fire.
This time, none of them will escape. What I do not understand is the mines going off and the man who flew like a bird. Maybe I'm going crazy.
Oh, no, Escobar. I saw this man, too.
Maybe we are both crazy. We shall see. Now, listen to me. I've written a message. You have Pedro deliver it to them at Corraldo's house. They do not know Pedro. He is to leave it in return. And to watch out that he is not followed. Understand?
Here, Escobar. What is this message?
Never mind. It's written on the paper in English. Find Pedro and have him delivered pronto.
Here, Escobar.
Another cup of tea, Professor?
No, thank you, Kent. Now, continue with your story. When I left you in the cabin with Maddox, he seemed to be sinking fast from the knife wound Escobar gave him.
Yes, and I realized every minute counted if his life was to be saved. I heard a speedboat coming along, and I rushed up on deck and hailed it.
Speedboat? I don't know, Bill.
Oh, it was there, all right. And I got Captain Maddox on board, and we raced into the harbor. It wasn't time to let you know we'd gone.
Kent, it sounds like something you dreamed, but if you tell me that's what happened, I must believe it. After all, you were waiting on the dock for the Juanita, and Maddox is here at the doctor's house recovering from the knife wound, so your story must be true. Tell me, what about the gold?
Escobar has it. Jimmy proved that when he found one of the coins.
They found it under the table in the back room of the Paradise Cafe.
I don't suppose we'll ever get it back. Well, we can't.
We're going to make a good attempt, Professor.
Appealing to the authorities won't do us any good. That much I can tell you. If they do manage to take it away from Escobar, they'll confiscate it.
I figured as much. I'm afraid we'll have to tackle Escobar ourselves.
No. I know where you can find him, at the Paradise Cafe.
Yes, Jimmy, we know.
No, but Kent, he is dangerous. He stopped at nothing. That murderous attack on Maddox and myself.
That's in setting the hotel on fire.
Jimmy...
Fire? What was that?
Nothing, Professor. Look, I think you and I had better go back to the Juanita and see that everything's shipshape, huh? And then we can discuss some way of recovering the gold. You stay here, Jimmy.
Let me come.
I said you stay here. And practice remembering a few things. Come on, Professor. Kid, do you really think we have a chance?
Gee, I couldn't help it if I forgot I wasn't supposed to talk about the fire. Now I suppose you won't let me do anything. Oh, hang it all. I wish I knew what really happened with those explosions in the water. I'm sure I saw a man in a red cape fly out to the channel and dive in. I bet it was the stupid man who saved Lois Lane's. Boy, I'd like to meet him sometime. Oh. You want to see the doctor?
No, I got message for Professor Thorpe.
Message for Professor Thorpe? Oh, I'll take it. Thank you. Maybe it's important. I better open it. Yep. There. Holy jumping willikins. Look what they said. Professor Thorpe, if you want to get your gold back, go to the cave behind the cemetery. The gold is hidden there. I tell you this because I am an enemy of Pete Escobar. Wow, what a chance to show Clark Kent I can do things on my own. I'll go to the caves, get the gold, and bring it back here. The cave behind the cemetery. All I've got to do is find out where the cemetery is. I'll sneak out and be back before they are. And won't Clark Kent be surprised?
Is Jimmy walking into danger? Or will he be smart enough to recognize Pete Escobar's trap? The trap set for Professor Thorpe and Clark Kent. Don't forget to tune in the next thrilling episode of this exciting story with Superman. And remember, tune in the next thrilling installment of the transcription feature, Superman. Up in the sky! Look! It's a plane! It's a plane! It's Superman! Superman is a copyrighted feature appearing in Action Comics magazine.